Taylor Swift fan hacks Dua Lipa's Spotify.
Gabi DeMartino has her OnlyFans deleted after this.
And Harry Styles claps back at critics.
All of that and a lot more, but first, make sure to smash that like button because it really helps us out.
But with that out of the way, this is InformOverload and welcome to the weekly roundup.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
So to start things off, Canadian rapper Drake has never been coy about how much he loves the finer things in life. He even has lines about collecting Birkin bags for his future wife. However, one thing that he loves above all else is a good fragrance. In fact, he even has a bottle of Drakkar Noir tattooed on his back. So what do you do when you've already reached the pinnacle of your own industry? Well, start making moves in another one. Drake has just announced that he will be collaborating with a fragrance company to create his own company called Better World Fragrance House. His goal with this new fragrance company is to offer luxury level candles at an affordable price. However, one of the strangest candles in this collection will be one that smells like Drake. Yes, you heard that right. It's called Carby Musk, and it is described as a smooth, musky fragrance. To achieve this smooth, musky smell, the scent profile includes notes of amber, cashmere, suede, and velvet. A company called Revolve was dropping samples of Drake's product, but unfortunately they have been completely sold out since announcing it. So for all of you Drake fans, you'll have to wait until the official launch of Drake's Better World Fragrance House to get yours. And now over to Mackenzie for an update on the Pope.
So as we talked about before on the channel, the Pope's official Instagram account was caught liking a thirst trap from an Instagram model a few weeks ago. And obviously the Pope does not run his own social media accounts. The man has way better things to do. So an update is that his team is now demanding answers from Instagram, with them claiming that the like was some kind of glitch and didn't come from anyone that was running the Pope's social media accounts. The Vatican has also been investigating the incident on their end. And a spokesperson for the Vatican commented saying, quote, "We can exclude that the like came from the Holy See, and it has turned to Instagram for explanations. We are studying what happened with the help of the competent office at Instagram." The rep went further on to say that the Pope does not tweet or like anything from his accounts. At most, he will approve tweets occasionally. So he obviously would have nothing to do with this. And the model involved in this, Natalia Garibaldo, has of course been capitalizing on the good press, joking that she was, quote, on her way to the Vatican, then saying another time, quote, "At least I'm going to heaven." And obviously no one in their right mind thinks that the Pope actually liked the photo, but I think we are all certain that it was a new intern or something who forgot that they were on the Pope's account and just started liking stuff. And I need to know if you were in this situation and you saw them going to Instagram, would you fess up? For me, I totally would, because they're gonna be able to trace the like back to like a certain phone or like IP address or something, and then whoever that person is going to be like screwed for embarrassing the Pope. Let me know in the live chat what you would do. I just find this is the best story of 2020, truly. And now over to Brie's corner.
Thanks guys. So there's always been a debate between console gamers whether PlayStation or Xbox was better. You guys know that I am a PlayStation stan, and apparently that means that I'm smarter than Xbox users, according to a recent study. Researchers conducted an experiment to calculate the intelligence levels of certain gamers based on their preferred gaming outlet. The gaming mediums included in the study listed PlayStation consoles, Xbox consoles, PCs, Nintendo Switches, and mobile gaming. Out of this list, the participants who played PlayStations ranked second, placing these users above Xbox users, averaging out an IQ of about 110.7, while Xbox gamers leveled out with an approximate IQ of 103.8. For context, people with IQs of 90 to 109 are considered average, 110 to 119 is high average, 120 to 129 are superior, and 130 plus is considered gifted. So not only is PlayStation the better console, but it also makes you a smarter person. Well, in my opinion that is. PC gamers came out on top with an average IQ score of 112.3, and Switch players came fourth with an average IQ of 101.3, and mobile gamers came last with a score of 99.4. Other findings from the study determined that female gamers have a higher IQ than male gamers with an average IQ of 108.4 compared to the male's 102.3, and it was also determined that those who played Rainbow Six Siege were the smartest overall with an IQ of 120.3, and coming in second place was Among Us players with 118.5. Big brain plays are actually confirmed, guys. This study was conducted by getting participants to perform tasks based on verbal intelligence, mathematical ability, logical reasoning, and visual reasoning. So now we know which gamers are more intelligent than others according to science. Now let's get into some updates about that strange metal monolith that I told you guys about last week. So last week I told you guys about that metal monolith that appeared out of nowhere in the desert in Utah. Well, now the story is getting stranger. First of all, we learned that the Utah monolith had actually been in that area since 2015 or 2016, but it had just gone unnoticed until now. However, just 9 days after being discovered in the desert, it vanished. Poof. gone. But on the very same day that that monolith went missing, an identical monolith appeared, this time in Romania. Again, people don't know how long it's been there, but it almost seems as though it teleported from one place to another. The Romanian monolith was discovered on November 27th, and after further examination, it was discovered that there are slight differences on this monolith compared to the one from Utah. The Romanian monolith was covered in interconnected circles, giving it more texture, whereas one from Utah was completely smooth. So if this isn't the same monolith, then where did the other one go? And will we see it pop up again somewhere else? I don't know, but I feel like this mystery is only just beginning. Dig out your tinfoil hats, friends, because something strange is afoot. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for those updates, Brie, and now on to some feel-good news. A professor from the University of Iowa is making headlines after she decided to do something a little bit different this year for Thanksgiving. Knowing that COVID would prevent some of her students from going home for the holiday, she sent out this email. I don't want anyone to feel alone at Thanksgiving or to miss out on a home-cooked family dinner, so I want to invite you to share my Thanksgiving dinner. I've talked with my kids and we would be happy to make extra portions of everything and drop it by your apartment or residence. Since we're all socially distancing, we would leave it outside and not have physical contact with you. The screenshot of the email was originally posted by one of her students who said, "My professor is absolutely too pure for this world." The post ended up going viral with over 900,000 likes and 77,000 retweets. Although with the professor having no social media, none of this was about going viral. According to local news, Mrs. Pierce plans on expanding her offer to the entire communications department, which has about 600 students. With so many people showing appreciation for her idea, we hope that others will also begin to reach out to their local communities to provide support where needed. It's also an excellent reminder that we truly are all in this together. And now over to Jared for sports and science.
Thanks, guys. Australian scientists recently discovered nearly 3 million galaxies in a record-breaking time using a powerful new telescope. The Australian Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder, also known as the ASCAP, was able to map out millions of galaxies in just 300 hours, which is about 12.5 days. In comparison, previous attempts at mapping out galaxies have taken years. Australian science agency CSIRO developed and operates the groundbreaking technology, and the company's CEO Larry Marshall said in a statement, ASCAP is applying the very latest in science and technology to age-old questions about the mysteries of the universe and equipping astronomers around the world with new breakthroughs to solve their challenges. Nice! Science! The new telescope is able to cover 83% of the entire sky and show us details in our galaxies we couldn't see before. Australia's Minister for Industry, Science and Technology, Karen Andrews, explained, ASCAP is a major technological development that puts our scientists, engineers, and industry in the driver's seat to lead deep space discovery for the next generation. This new survey proves that we are ready to make a giant leap forward into the field of radio astronomy. Science! Using 36-dish antennas, the telescope is able to take a panoramic image of the sky, combining just over 900 images total to map everything out. Previously, the surveys were made up of tens of thousands of images, so that's cool. Now in the sports world, Sarah Fuller recently made history becoming the first woman to play in a Power 5 college football game when she kicked for the Vanderbilt Commodores. The star goalkeeper for the school's women's soccer team was added to the football roster after numerous special teams kickers had to be quarantined due to COVID protocols. However, Fuller wasn't able to fully showcase her abilities as she only delivered a squib kick to start the second half. The winless team, currently sitting at 0-8, didn't even score a touchdown, so Fuller wasn't able to get her name on the scoreboard just yet. That being said, the team appears to be rallying behind her as interim head coach Todd Fitch confirmed she'll be traveling with the team to Georgia ahead of their game against the Bulldogs. While on ESPN, Fitch said, I quote, she'll be with us on the trip to Georgia and we're going to put the best people out there. If she's our best option, we'll continue with her and we'll do the best we can for the team. Great to see the sports world is making strides. Back to you guys in the studio. Also, I have a sports channel, so check that out. Yeah.
So this next one is incredibly shocking and honestly makes me a little uncomfortable. But it's involving YouTuber Gabi DeMartino, who is known for her fancy vlogs on her channel with her twin sister Nikki. After a screenshot from a DM conversation that she had on her OnlyFans was leaked, she was caught selling an inappropriate video of herself before she was of age, selling that video to her fans for $3. And the issue here is not only with the content that she sold, but with how it was marketed, with her saying in the conversation, quote, won't put my panties on. And on a site like OnlyFans that is known for explicit content, it wasn't a long shot for people to think that they were getting an intimate video of Gabi. And they were shocked when they saw what the video actually was. The backlash for this one was swift, with all the drama channels pushing for Gabi to address it. The first time she replied to a tweet from Spillsesh, where she said, quote, a childhood video of me on the phone saying, Nani says to put your panties back on, and jumping up and down laughing. I'm sorry I didn't think that one through, period. A home video I love to share with my friends, and I use my OnlyFans as a Finsta page where I share stuff as I would with friends. But people did not accept this statement, and didn't like how she seemed to kind of brush it off like it was no big deal, and a simple misunderstanding. And when the outrage got even worse, and people said that they were reporting her to authorities and OnlyFans, she came back on to apologize, writing in another tweet, quote, the video video was a goofy throwback family moment that I wanted to share with my personal OnlyFans fancy babies. I'm so sorry that this wasn't thought out completely. I apologize. The video is down now, and I'm sorry again if this came out wrong. In a statement to Insider, she told the publication that she removed her OnlyFans account, but OnlyFans said that they were the ones that removed her account. But this might actually have real world implications because people have contacted the authorities in their state and are accusing her of selling CP, which is an acronym for, the crime. Sorry, you guys know I can't actually say it. And if authorities do decide to press charges, she could be looking at some serious jail time. So this is a massively big deal. I'm sure you already think that it is, but like, whoa, I can't believe that she did that. Now back over to John.
If you recall, musician Harry Styles recently received a ton of backlash online for a photo shoot that he did with Vogue magazine. On the cover, Harry is wearing a ball gown, and for whatever reason, a lot of people were triggered by it. One of the loudest critics was Blexit founder and conservative Candace Owens. In a tweet responding to Vogue magazine, she wrote, "There is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this. In the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught to our children is not a coincidence. It is an outright attack. Bring back manly men." Several celebrities were quick to defend Styles and his wardrobe choice. Actress and director Olivia Wilde directly responded to Candace and simply said, "You're pathetic." With Jamila Jamil also adding, "Harry Styles is plenty manly because manly is whatever you want it to be, not what some insecure, toxic, woman-hating, homophobic dickheads decided it was hundreds of years ago. He's 104% perfect." Although what everyone was waiting on was a response from Harry himself, and finally we have that response. Harry posted a photo to his Instagram page of him eating a banana and simply captioned it with, "Bring back manly men." Additionally, and within that Vogue magazine issue, Styles also mentioned how clothes are there to have fun with and experiment, adding, "What's really exciting is that all of these lines are just crumbling away." Either way, we're happy that Harry still has a good head on his shoulders and isn't going to let some critics sway him from how he wants to dress.
I just need to say I love Harry Styles so much. Fine Line was the album of the generation, like such an amazing album. Snubbed by the Grammys, like I could go on for years, but he is iconic.
Yeah.
Love him.
Way to go, Harry Styles. But now Mackenzie, take it away and I'm gonna just get out of this spill zone.
Oh yeah, the spill zone, baby. Music fandoms are truly no joke, and the love that they have for these artists can make them do really crazy things. One of these things happened a few days ago when the Spotify accounts of several of the world's top artists, including Dua Lipa and Lana Del Rey, were hacked by a random guy. The hacker replaced the picture on the artist's page with a picture of himself, saying that his name was Daniel and telling people to add him on Snapchat. He included a ton of random information in the bios that he hacked, including Trump 2020 and, quote, "Best of all, shout out to my queen Taylor Swift." He also added 2 pictures of himself and Taylor, making everyone pretty sure the hacker was a Swiftie. But it didn't last long, obviously, and the accounts were secured again by Spotify only a short time after. And the fact that this kid was smart enough to hack the site, but then dumb enough to put his Snapchat, which would help the cops find him in like 2 seconds, is just peak 2020, you know?
With that though, let's check out some of your comments from our last weekly roundup.
So Jason Williamson says, "Stop focusing on Charlie, nobody cares. Let's focus on Michael Jordan feeding the hungry. That's beautiful news."
I agree.
We put it in there, like what do you mean? Like, it's in the video.
Well, we gotta talk about Charlie D'Amelio also.
But we get what you're saying.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln says, "Summary of this video, idiots. Idiots everywhere."
Couldn't have said it better myself. Truly profound words from our former president, not our, from a former president.
From our former president. Aren't you the guy from the penny? No.
Jess and Bigfoot with Memes says, "People like Jake Paul are why we Bigfoot stay deep in the woods away from humans."
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, honestly, with people like Jake Paul, like why be here at all?
You don't want him challenging you to a boxing match, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, after that fight, you do not.
I'm not. Stay clear of that smoke.
Truly.
Julia C. Barbosa says, "Is anyone else shocked about Dr. Mike? I looked up to him so much, I was looking at his social media to see if I found something, but nothing."
So bad. Also an update for that. You already know, I know. An update on that. He actually posted an apology video, but on his like second account that no one knows about. It was like 50K subscribers. I've never heard of her. We don't know
Practically
her.
Nobody.
Put it on your Dr. Mike one with like 4 mil subscribers. But so he was trying to like keep it low key. The apology was just, I've made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. Very, very, very shocking stuff. Not impressed, Dr. Mike.
Very unprofessional of you.
Then Naomi Mack says, "The lineup reminds me of when the Krispy Kreme opened in Mississauga. You had to go at 3 a.m. and still wait 4 hours. Police directing traffic for literally weeks. Worth it."
I think the police thought it was worth it too.
Okay, they were getting a few. They were like, "Oh yeah, guys, I'll take that one."
For sure.
And they were like sneaking a few.
Hey, why don't you just take me off the beat and I'll just go work the Krispy Kreme line.
Yeah, I'll do it, guys. So I'll like
All day.
volunteers tribute.
We thank you guys for watching our weekly roundup. We do this every single Friday. It premieres at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for now, my name has been Johnny Rogers.
And I'm Mackenzie Smith.
And until next time, stay classy.
Bye, guys. Honestly, I'm kind of happy we didn't start filming earlier because I just had lunch and I would have been burping up a storm. You guys know how I do. Chris
burps.
knows.
Every time you record.
No, it's actually awful.
I think I had an editor say to me one time, she's like, I think everyone on IO has burped in a video.
But with that out of the way, this is a
Fragrance house how do we pronounce this? Givaudan? Givaudan.
Givaudan.
Givaudan?
Givaudan. I don't fucking know.
With a fragrance company, that's what I'm gonna say.
Also, for the Drake, I would so buy that. Honestly, I might. Send a link.
If you recall musician Harry Styles' one more time. adding the what's really exciting. I can't do it while I'm laughing. I know why this isn't working. I know why this isn't working, because this phrasing doesn't work. Below. Johnny can't talk today. But now let's head over to, no, we're not heading over anywhere. How should we transition this? My brain is
for
failing
some
me.
Taylor Swift, for some Swiftie news.
But now take it away. Now we need those spills on.
Yeah, now take it away, yeah. Spill zone, baby! Don't cancel me for that. Our movement, that was a lot.
I realized I didn't say thank you, nor do I have my AirPods in, so I'm probably just gonna start this one again. Great, there go my AirPods. Using 36 dish antennas, a telescope is able to take a panoramic. Vanderbilt. Did I say Vanderbilt? Yeah, I did.
You did, you're good. Every time you said ASCAP, I died.
ASCAP, yeah.